Hey everyone, it's Stick It Real here, and today I've got something exciting for you. Do you feel stuck in a job you don't love? Or maybe you're just starting out and dreaming of landing that perfect role. I used to think getting my dream job was impossible, until I landed mine earlier this year as a junior UX designer. In this video, I'm sharing my 3-step framework called Dream Job Blueprint that made it surprisingly simple. Stick around to learn how you can land your dream job in 2025. Let's dive in. Let's start by talking about why job hunting feels so hard. For a lot of us, it's overwhelming. Endless applications, rejections, and self-doubt creep in. I remember applying to over 50 jobs, getting rejection after rejection, and feeling like I'd never make it. It felt like a maze with no way out, like every job posting was looking for someone better than me. Maybe you're feeling the same way, like you're not good enough, or you don't have the right experience. But here's the thing, the traditional way of job hunting, spraying applications and praying, doesn't work anymore. When I kept doing that, I was burned out, frustrated, and nowhere closer to my dream job. The truth is, landing your dream job isn't about applying to more jobs. It's about being strategic. And that's exactly what the Dream Job Blueprint framework helped me do. It's a 3-step system that made the process feel manageable and even exciting. Let me break it down for you. All right, let's get into the first step of the Dream Job Blueprint, know your value. This step is all about figuring out what makes you unique and how you can stand out. Instead of focusing on what you lack, focus on what you bring to the table. Here's how it works. Start by writing down your skills, experiences, and passions. For example, I wrote down that I'm great at problem solving, I love designing user-friendly interfaces, and I'm passionate about creating meaningful user experiences. Then think about how those skills can help a company. How do they solve a problem or add value? In my case, I realized my problem-solving skills could help a company create better products, and my passion for UX design meant I'd be a committed team member. It sounds simple, but this step helps you build confidence in what you offer. It's like knowing your own superpowers. You stop seeing yourself as not enough and start seeing what makes you awesome. I tried this before applying to my dream job at a tech startup. Instead of doubting myself, I focused on my strengths, my portfolio, my creativity, and my eagerness to learn. This gave me a clear idea of how to present myself to employers. You can do this anytime you're feeling unsure, before writing a cover letter, updating your resume, or even during an interview. It's a small step, but it helps you stand out and feel more prepared. So, that's step 1. Know your value, and it'll set the foundation for everything else. Now that you know your value, let's move on to step 2, build your network. This step is all about connecting with the right people to get your foot in the door. Networking sounds intimidating, but it's really just about building relationships. Here's the trick. Start by reaching out to people in the industry you're interested in. When I wanted to break into UX design, I started following designers on LinkedIn and commenting on their posts. Then, I sent polite messages to a few of them, asking for advice or feedback on my portfolio. One designer responded, gave me some great tips, and even recommended me to a hiring manager. That connection got me my first interview. It was a game changer. The key is to be genuine. Don't just ask for a job. Ask for advice or share something you admire about their work. You can do this on LinkedIn, at industry events, or even through friends who know someone in the field. I was nervous at first. I thought, why would anyone want to talk to me? But people love sharing their experiences, and most are happy to help if you're respectful. By building these relationships, you'll hear about opportunities before they're even posted. So, step 2 is to build your network, and you'll be amazed at how many doors it opens. All right, we're on to the 3rd step of the Dream Job Blueprint. Tailor your approach. This step is all about customizing your applications to show you're the perfect fit. Generic resumes and cover letters don't work. They get lost in the pile. Instead, research the company and the role, and make your application specific to them. For my UX designer role, I studied the company's products and mentioned in my cover letter how I'd improve their user experience. I also tweaked my resume to highlight projects that matched their needs, like a mock-up I designed for a similar app. This made my application stand out because it showed I'd done my homework and cared about the role. It's not just about the application. Tailor your interview prep too. I prepared answers to common UX design questions and practiced explaining my portfolio in a way that matched the company's goals. This took a little extra time, but it made me feel so much more confident going into the interview. I ended up getting the job, and the hiring manager told me my tailored approach was what set me apart. You can do this for any role, whether it's tech, marketing, teaching, or anything else. Focus on showing how your skills and passion align with the company's mission. So that's step 3. Tailor your approach, and it'll make you unforgettable to employers. Let me tell you how the Dream Job Blueprint framework got me my dream job. Back in January, I was struggling. I'd been applying to UX design roles for months with no luck. I was discouraged, thinking maybe I wasn't cut out for this career. But then I decided to try this 3-step method and see what happened. Step 1. I knew my value. I wrote down my skills: problem solving, creativity, and a passion for UX design. I reminded myself that my portfolio showed my potential, even if I didn't have years of experience. Step 2. I built my network. I reached out to a UX designer on LinkedIn, and she gave me feedback that made my portfolio stronger. She also connected me with a hiring manager at a startup that led to my first interview. Step 3. I tailored my approach. I researched the startup, customized my cover letter, and prepared for the interview by practicing UX-specific questions. When I walked into the interview, I wasn't just another candidate. I was someone who knew their value, had a connection, and showed I was a perfect fit. I got the job offer a week later, and I started as a junior UX designer in March 2025. My manager told me they loved how prepared and passionate I was. More importantly, I realized that landing my dream job didn't have to be so hard. The Dream Job Blueprint made it feel achievable. I didn't have to be perfect, just strategic. I know this can work for you too, whether you're aiming for a role in design, tech, or any other field. Let me tell you how the Dream Job Blueprint framework got me my dream job. Before we wrap up, I want to share a few quick tips to make the Dream Job Blueprint stick for you. First, keep a value journal where you write down your skills and wins. It'll remind you of your strengths when you're feeling down. Second, set a goal to connect with one new person in your industry each week. Even a quick LinkedIn message counts. And finally, create a checklist for tailoring your applications. Research the company, match your skills to the role, and prep for the interview. Oh, and one more thing, don't give up. Job hunting can be tough, but every no gets you closer to a yes. The more you practice these steps, the easier it'll get. So there you have it. Landing your dream job really is easier than you think, thanks to the 3-step Dream Job Blueprint framework. To recap, know your value, build your network, and tailor your approach. You've got everything you need to land that dream role in 2025. I'm so excited for you to try this out. I'd love to hear your progress, so let me know in the comments. What's your dream job, and how will you use this framework? Share your wins with me. I can't wait to cheer you on. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell. That way, you won't miss more tips to make 2025 your best year yet. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's keep it real with Stick It Real.